There is a new trend floating on social media that blatantly claims that science-based lifters are freaking weak. So today I shall be yapping about my take on this particular topic. I do not have a lot of experience when it comes for lifting. I am training since the past 3 years. But I do understand every nook and cranny of biomechanics, exercise science and even PRI concept. I know what left AIC, right BC patterns are. I do understand what pec pattern is and how to fix it and how to train accordingly. But why am I so concerned about science-based lifting? The first claim is that science-based lifters are freaking weak. They lift light freaking ass weights on every science-based lift. So this is me doing 20 kgs in each hand, seated dumbbell bicep alternating curls. For a guy who has been training since the past 3 years, I think this is not definitely weak. And this is me doing iliac pull downs. I haven't even used a goddamn bench on this goddamn lift for extra stability. But you can notice that I am moving a pretty good amount of weight on iliac pull down. I personally think that every goddamn gym bro is a science-based lifter. Consider any 3 gym bros for example. One does barbell rows. He loves doing bent over barbell rows and that is good for him. The second gym bro does T-bar rows. What is the speciality of T-bar rows? It biases your goddamn back in a stretched mediated position. While performing the T-bar rows, you use a landmine. What does a landmine do? It loads your back musculature in a lengthened position. The third gym bro does the unilateral dumbbell rows. He might be stuck in left AIC pattern, so he does unilateral movements to bias more of the ribcage expansion and to address the scapulohumeral rhythm. All these 3 lads are different and they train in a different style, and this is definitely science-based lifting. The problem arises when science-based biomechanical gurus like Kashish Gupta demonstrate the exercises lifting low freaking weights. So gym bros assume that all science-based lifters are freaking weak, and that's not the case. I do incorporate the concepts of science-based lifting and look at my goddamn forearms. They are definitely skinny. I'm capping guys, I always down portray my forearm genetics. Look at me when I was 15 years old and look at my goddamn forearms and look at me now. Look at my goddamn forearms now. Science-based lifting definitely freaking works. Understanding the biomechanics of exercise, understanding the biomechanics of machines, understanding PRI concepts, understanding strict exercise selection can help you what works for you and stay injury-free. But can you stay injury-free forever? No, it's not possible. Injury-free lifting is a myth, but you can definitely lower the incidence of your injuries if you understand these concepts. But everyone should know that the key concept for muscle growth is progressive overload. You might be doing pull-ups, you might be doing iliac pull-downs, you might be doing dumbbell bicep curls, or you might be doing Bayesian curls. But the conclusion is that you need to lift more weights. You need to progressively overload to see muscle growth. More volume means more gains. This is not true. More volume means you're having more joint issues and more tendon issues. You can definitely incorporate higher volume, but you will have to decrease the load appropriately. What does this mean? Decreased load means less muscle hypertrophy. Why? Because progressive overload is the key driving factor for muscle growth. So to conclude, science-based lifters are not weak, they are just smart. There are a lot of strong science-based lifters. But the people, the biomechanical gurus, the science-based nerds like Kashish Gupta are the one that makes the entire science-based lifting community weak. I hope this message sinks in, and until then, peace out.
देखिए एक तो बेसिक ट्रिक है, एक तो लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए महाकाल का दबा के लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए 5000 लौटे दिख जाना चाहिए। ये 4000 के लिए मैं यहाँ पे नहीं खड़ा हूँ, पूरा साल मेहनत करता हूँ आपके लिए बेटा। ऐसा नहीं चलेगा, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा। लाइक ठोकी दबा के, लाइक ठोकिए। यहाँ पे देखिए ऐसा क्वेश्चन चुटकी बजाते